Wait, thunder? But it's not even raining. Ha 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 ha! It is your imposter from the future! No, don't! Stay back! I'm not playing any more Flash Sentry and Twilight Sparkle games! Stay back! Yes, you are! Time to get revenge! No, no, no! What? I'm fading! No! Flashlight can't be dead! It can't! Wait, it is? Holy crap, it is! No! No! He's gone. He's gone! He's finally gone! Yeah! Let's review the movie that saved my life, why don't we? So the fourth Equestria Girls movie is out, and I thought it'd be good to take a look at it. The first three movies were fine. First movie was good, second movie was excellent, and the third movie was just below. So, how will the fourth movie pan out? Let's take a look. The story is at first pretty dull. Magic is roaming through the woods and the main characters are picking up its effects, eventually using it to defeat the evil force who's become corrupt with magic. We've all heard this before, but the motivations as to why this all happens is now changed for the better. In the last movie, Twilight transformed into Midnight Sparkle, and even after defeating her and bringing Twilight back to normal, still has Midnight Sparkle inside of her, and is fighting to contain her. And once the magic starts to be uncovered, struggles with the reality that everything going wrong might be because of her, therefore refusing the magic's existence instead of embracing it and using it for good. As for the motivation of the villain, it leads into a plot of the pressures of running a business and makes you think, would I do that if I were in that situation? But I'll get into that later in the characters section. Luckily, the final confrontation and fight with the villain isn't rushed and is stretched out just a bit longer, but not so long that I get bored, although the only complaint I have is the villain itself. I get that there wasn't really supposed to be a villain, but it feels like this is the exact same type of final fight as the last movie, just a few different colours. Other than that, the story is engaging and the writers did well to keep the plot refreshing as well as not straying too much from the path and making it dumb. This section gets a rating of 8 out of 10. We've got our usual characters in the Equestria Girls movies, like Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Twilight Sparkle, Fluttershy, and Sunset Shimmer, who only appears in the Equestria Girls movies. As usual, Rainbow is sporty and athletic and always looking for action. Applejack is hard-working and takes no excuses, but is there for her friends. Fluttershy is kind and sweet, caring for animals like one of her own. Rarity is the not-so-typical fashionista who gets carried away sometimes. Pinkie Pie is hyperactive and a party animal who never quite has her mind clear of thought. Twilight Sparkle is very caring for her friends, but also sensitive about her past and blames herself for events that go wrong. And Sunset Shimmer, who is very knowledgeable about friendship and is a natural leader, never getting too bossy or out of control. She takes problems head on and, if available, always attempts to resolve conflicts with her friends rather than by herself. All of these characters work very well with each other and you can feel their friendship, not just by reading the plot. But there's also plenty of new characters. Let's start with the camp leader, Gloriosa Daisy. Gloriosa is at first a nature-loving, overly happy camp leader who never hesitates to answer to the campers' concerns and suggestions, with her familiar "I've got this" to recognize her. But it becomes obvious that there's more to her than we've been shown, and soon find that she's actually a woman who's dealing with the struggles and pressures of having her camp shut down, and resorting to extreme measures to have things go fine. Even when it may seem like she's evil, her motivation stays the same: to give the campers the best week ever. And I really connected with that. She doesn't mean any harm, she doesn't come out of nowhere and say, "I actually want to destroy the world." She is a fully immersive character with relatable motivations. Let's have a look at the other new character, Timber Spruce. Immediately after seeing this character for the first time, I thought he would just be another Flash Sentry, and for part of it, he is. But just like Gloriosa, you find he's actually extremely caring for the people he loves, and even goes as far as to cover up one of the camp's darkest secrets with a spooky story just to help his sister stay safe from judgment and negativity. He's also the new love interest of Twilight Sparkle, and often comes up with smart word choices to impress or flirt with Twilight. And it does all pay off in the end, unlike other times with Flash Sentry. I love these two new characters, and they work well off each other, resulting in a believable brother-sister relationship with conflicts. There's also minor characters, like Flash Sentry, Principal Celestia, Vice Principal Luna, and Derpy, here to reassure you that you failed, just like last time. This section gets a rating of 9 out of 10. The writers have outdone themselves in some parts of this movie. In some parts the movie is fun and happy, other times it's giving me feels, and other times it's making me feel epic watching the action carry out in front of me. There are moments between Timber and Twilight that can make you cringe, but the better scenes are the ones between Sunset Shimmer and Flash Sentry, and were completely unexpected. Sunset helps Flash through realizing that Twilight is not interested in him, and you can see that she does care for his well-being, with the second scene between them showing that Sunset's words got to him and he needs to get over it. There's also a hilarious scene between Celestia and Luna which made me crack up.
The sundial was our year's gift. Even though some people thought it was a little impractical since a sundial can't be used at night.
Even when she's human, she's still the princess of the night. Why though? Watching the camp activities and events play out in front of my eyes is very enjoyable and provides plenty of comedic scenes, all according to which characters would react to which situation best, and because of the wide variety of characters makes it very entertaining to watch. There's also a scene near the end which kind of looks like a fan animation from the way it's animated. Can you guess what it is? I'll flash it on screen, so close your eyes for no spoilers. 3, 2, 1, there. That looks like a fan animation. Okay, you can open now. There's a wide variety of scenes that all match together to tend to all of your feelings inside your head, even anger, due to a character interrupting a certain kiss at the end. This section gets a rating of 9 out of 10. Something I love about the Equestria Girls movies is the fact that they're filled with enjoyable songs to listen to, and this movie is no exception. All of the songs are highlights of the movie, including the villain song. My favourite song has to be the intro song though, as it is a nice country song with all of the characters from the school joining in to sing about the legend of Everfree. It reminds me of when schools sing their school song, except these guys are actually enthusiastic about it. But then again, school songs suck most of the time anyway. If you're not going to watch the movie, at least watch the intro song, since it really gets you into the mood of the movie. As for the background music, nothing really special. Just your typical background sound effects depending on the mood of the scene. Flutes for happy, horns and trumpets for sad. Nothing special. But the solo with Twilight Sparkle is beautiful. This section gets a rating of 9 out of 10. Is there a moral? I don't think there's a moral. But then again, does Batman have a moral? Like, fight crime like me, kids. No, he doesn't. This was a movie made for entertainment purposes only. There's nothing really to learn here, apart from, if you get magical superpowers, use them to your advantage and embrace it. But when are you going to get superpowers anytime soon? Exactly. As soon as you have a tragic accident that should kill you but doesn't. So technically, not anytime soon. I guess there's also the moral of getting over someone who you know you have no chance with, but I don't know. That's only one scene. This section gets a rating of screw the moral out of 10. The Legend of Everfree is a spectacular Equestria Girls movie, and a great movie in general, with its engaging characters and story, well-placed comedic timing, non-existent moral, incredible songs to move the story along, and a satisfying ending with a hint to another sequel. I could even go to say that this movie is better than Rainbow Rocks, but my opinion can change over time. This movie had my mind in all different places, and I legitimately finished the movie with a complete smile on my face, just like it was for the whole movie. It may still be a bit confusing for newcomers, however, as many events are related to the last movie, but they are explained to the viewer so you're not completely out in the open. The Legend of Everfree is a movie I would definitely recommend to any fans of animation alike. My final score is 9 out of 10. But what did you guys think? Did you think I liked the movie too much? Do you agree? Or do you think the movie deserves a higher score? Tell me in the comments below. I'm Wooden Sword, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye! Hey, if you want to see more of my videos, click the big red button you see here. I'll guide your mouse for you. Just move it over here, and there we go. If you want to see a different styled review on Viva Los Pegasus, click here. If you want to see an outdated video about flashlight games, click here. Now I'm gonna go camping. I hope it's just as exciting as it was in the movie. Will I get superpowers? I don't know.